And just here, going back to a new Hey Arnold episode review. And if you missed the last one, go and check it out. And we are back with the beginning. We are now beginning Season 4 of Hey Arnold. Yes, we are now beginning Season 4. Crazy to think that we are already on the 4th season of Hey Arnold. The 4th of the 5 seasons of this show. It's crazy to think, though. And yeah, we are starting with the first 4 episodes of Season 4. So, we start with the first episode of the 4 we're viewing in this one. And it's another good one. And it starts with Eugene actually getting ready for his birthday party and hoping that Arnold is coming. Which, of course, yeah, he keeps tripping and falling in different areas. And even getting a light at his house, even falling on top of him. And yeah, Arnold bumps into the mailman. And yeah, puts the mail in the mailbox. And the next morning, Arnold calls Gerald, and Gerald didn't get his invitations. Neither did Sid or Stinky or anybody else. And the mailman is eating his sandwich, and he realizes that, yeah, the invitations were in his sandwich. So yeah, nobody got their invitations somehow. And Arnold is the only person at Eugene's party. And yeah, it's not going so good. The ice cream's melting and the cake isn't looking so good either. And yeah, Arnold is just feels sorry for Eugene. And no matter what, Eugene is always like happy no matter what, though. Like, he says that this was a great time. And yeah, Arnold wants to throw a second party for Eugene. And, of course, they're having to pitch ideas of where to do it, which, yeah, they're thinking that they're going at the roller rink. Even though he clearly said at the aquarium, and Sid and Stinky messed up, of course. Sid and Stinky messed up when Helga was wondering where Arnold was. Yeah, they messed up. Got the location wrong. And yeah, they're at the aquarium, and of course his fish gets eaten. And yeah, Eugene is still grateful for what Arnold did. For trying to do another attempt. And Arnold wants to do a third party for Eugene at Arnold's place. But Eugene believes that Arnold is a jinx. Yeah, Eugene thinks Arnold is a jinx. Because, you know, all the other characters believe that Eugene is a jinx. But, yeah, Eugene thinks that Arnold is a jinx. Because whenever something bad happens to Eugene, it's normally when Arnold is around him. So he believes that Arnold is the reason why things are happening like this. And of course, Gerald is laughing of Arnold a jinx. And yeah, they're getting ready for the party. And yeah, it starts storming, of course. And apparently it's just storming over the party. Because Eugene isn't too sure if he's going to go over to the party. But he does eventually go to the party. And when he goes, yeah, it starts sun-shining and a rainbow appears. And we see this new scooter that they bring out for Eugene. And yeah, he gets splashed with this water. And he says that this was the best party, because all his friends came. That water splashed on top of him. And again, he just had a great time. And yeah, he's testing out his new scooter. And he ends up falling into a manhole. But yeah, a really good start. And then we go to the next episode, the second episode of this review, and it starts with Stinky having an F- on his report, on his test, on his paper, and he's saying that he's not sure what he's good at, and we see some of his family members, which they're also named Stinky as well. And yeah, they're having this lemonade. And yeah, showing all these different pictures, which they're quite interesting, I can just say. And how they couldn't farm where they used to be, so that's how they ended up living in the city, where Arnold and them live. That's how Stinky ended up there. And yeah, we just see this giant wrecking ball that's coming as well. And Mr. Simmons gives them this contest that is happening. And yeah, this big prize awarded for the 3 largest local grown vegetables. And Sid's not too sure if he's going to attend. And then he has this dream, which when they were on their old field, and we see this light coming from the clouds giving Stinky some advice. And yeah, he's going out and picking out the weeds and stuff, and reading some books, and yeah, hoeing the ground. And one of his family members give him some pumpkin seeds, which yeah, he puts it in the ground and waters it for several days, and his Paul comes over to him to tell him that come outside to see what it has done. And yeah, it's just a little leaf, but hey, he has proven though, and he gives him a very old hoe that was in their time. And I mean, you do have to admit though that that he did grow something. He did admit that he grew something. So yeah, that's actually something I can say. He actually proved to his Paul that he can actually grow something. And yeah, he's still actually getting more stuff being grown as well, even in the snow. And eventually growing this huge pumpkin, along with other pumpkins as well. And they're not sure how they're going to be able to get it to the contest, because they're continuing pushing and pushing and pushing, and they can't get it. And we see the contest and about to offer the prize, and Arnold tells that there's one more entry, which, yeah, they used the wrecking ball, but used the pumpkin to carry it. And, of course, Stinky wins the prize, and he is very happy to have gotten something, and thanks everybody, especially Arnold. And, yeah, Arnold, Stinky, and Harold are playing cards in the pumpkin, and, yeah, it's starting to rot as well. But, yeah, another good episode. And now we go to the next episode, and it is another good one. And it starts with this world pace thing that PS18 is doing, and giving out these different rewards and awards and stuff. And yeah, Helga says Arnold actually talking and thinking that Lila is so sophisticated, and Helga is saying that she can show Arnold that she can be sophisticated as well. And yeah, being sown cockroaches, and again, yeah, not pleasant at all. Well, I despise cockroaches. Even the sight of a cockroach I do not like. And yeah, Helga actually gets this free dinner for 4. Yeah, gets this free dinner for 4 at this restaurant. And she actually decides that she can invite, or try to invite Arnold for it. And yeah, she tells Phoebe to get Gerald, for her to invite Gerald, and for Gerald to invite Arnold. And yeah, when they're walking, Arnold isn't too sure about saying Helga at a fancy restaurant, because Arnold's never really saying Helga be so I just said it earlier. I can't even say it now. But, sophisticated. There we go. sophisticated. I don't know why that's so hard to say. And Helga will show Arnold that she can be sophisticated as well. And yeah, just doing these different practicings and having this daydream as well with Arnold. And yeah, they're at the restaurant, and yeah, Gerald is trying to get Arnold to smell this cheese, which yeah, he's not wanting to. And yeah, they're bringing out these different foods and getting out food and food and food, and yeah, Arnold's actually actually questioning of how Helga's being very sophisticated. And yeah, of course he's having to pay, but ain't it supposed to be free? That's what I wonder. And yeah, it turns out they're at the wrong restaurant. Yep, they're at the wrong restaurant. They went to the complete wrong restaurant. That's why they're having to pay. Because when the waiter brought out saying that they have to pay, I was like, wait, ain't it supposed to be free? But that explains it. Yeah, they messed up. Well, Helga messed up because she took them to the wrong restaurant. And yeah, she is continuing to still order. And yeah, calling in a favor as well to bring some cockroaches. Yeah, like, ugh. Again, really why I don't like the villain on Despicable Me 4 as much, because of him being able to control cockroaches. But yeah, the waiter is actually starting to realize that they're actually not paying for their food. And yeah, Helga is saying that she is the granddaughter of this rich person. And yes, she's still waiting for the backup. And yeah, he then got a phone call, or received a phone call about it. And yeah, this is when it's starting to come untogether. And yeah, the cockroaches are going everywhere. And yeah, the police, instead of where they were supposed to come, they are now closing down the restaurant due to health code violations. And Arnold thinks that Helga should go over there and tell them the truth, because that restaurant got shut down for no reason, right? It was really Helga's plan to bring cockroaches in. And, of course, they had to go and tell the truth, and they're having to wash dishes. I mean, she put this on herself. I'm sorry. She did put it on herself. And Arnold actually thinks that Helga washing dishes is very sophisticated of her. And even spraying her with the hose as the water as well. And smiling, and see her smiling back. And then we go to the next episode, which is another good one, and it starts with Mr. Simmons giving Helga her test, which she actually did good on, and calling her after class, because if I said Helga, I meant Phoebe. I'm sorry. If I said Helga, I meant Phoebe. I don't know if I said Helga or if I did say Phoebe, but he calls Phoebe, saying that apparently she is smart enough at doing the test in the 4th grade that she is skipping the 5th grade and going to the 6th grade. Yeah, she is being moved to the 6th grade. And of course, she is excited about it, but Helga, of course, isn't. And Phoebe thinks the idea that Helga is just jealous, but she is going to find a new person to boss around now that she doesn't need Phoebe. And yeah, she gets Lila at first. And yeah, we see the 6th grade class, and all these sassy looking 6th graders. Again, whenever it comes to 6th graders on this show, they're always all mean-like. They always portray 6th graders all mean-like. You know, like that, I can't remember that guy's name, but you know, that picked on the other kids before. And now we have these girls that are in 6th grade, and yeah, of course, they're seeming to be trouble as well. Again, they're just always portraying all 6th graders are like brats, I would say. That's what I've kind of noticed a bit. But yeah, this isn't going to end up good for Phoebe. And yeah, Helga is wanting Lila to cut the tag off of Rhonda's sweater or something, dress, but of course she's not so sure about it. And yeah, of course she's upset about this, and of course Helga fires Lila. And yeah, things aren't going so good for Phoebe either, because they're just, you could tell that they are not treating Phoebe right. Yeah, these 6th graders are definitely no good. Even inviting her to this party, so-called. And yeah, Helga continuing to try to get another person to boss around, and of course, it doesn't work. Anyway, for her next attempt. And yeah, these 6th graders that Helga is with are saying that, oh no, I don't have any money to pay for our lunches. And they make Phoebe pay for the money. Yeah. Again, they are pretty much at this point, they're using Phoebe. Yeah, they are treating Phoebe horribly, these 6th graders. And this is exactly when, yeah, she would get invited, right, to come with them. And yeah, Helga just still trying to find somebody, and it's just not working out at all. And Helga is just not doing so well herself either. But Phoebe goes over to where those bratty 6-year-old girls are, and yeah, they tell her to do, for Phoebe, because she is the smart one of all of them, they get Phoebe to do all of their homework. Well, they just go and watch TV. Yeah, like, I would definitely have done something, for real. For real, though. I would have truly done something. Phoebe does not deserve any of this. I mean, there's a whole lot of parts where she doesn't deserve anything, really, that she gets. Kind of like Eugene, right? Kind of like Eugene, how the stuff that happens to Eugene, he doesn't deserve the stuff that comes to Eugene. And Phoebe's the same thing, too. Phoebe's the same way. She's the same way. She doesn't deserve any of the things that get pushed on her. And yeah, she's being forced to, or being told to do these other bratty 6-year-old girls because they're just too lazy to get off their butts and do it themselves. And getting Phoebe to do it for them. And doing it a certain way on certain pins. Like, yeah, I would have definitely done something to these brats, I would say. But, of course, Phoebe isn't so sure if she could do this anymore. And again, they're really messing with Phoebe, though, you can tell. And then we see this third grader being boosted up to the 6th grade. A 3rd grader skipping 4th and 5th grade. 4th and 5th and moving to the 6th grade. Yeah, like, I wouldn't think that would be possible in real life. And of course, those bratty girls decide to get on this girl instead. And, yeah, they, of course, say that they don't even need Phoebe anymore because they were just using them. And Phoebe thought they were friends, obviously. Yeah, you could see it a mile away that they were not friends, not from the start. Right? They were not friends at the start. Phoebe really should have realized that they were not friends from the start. That she was just being used, right? Especially for her having to pay for their lunches, which you can clearly see that just the way those 6-year-olds were acting, that they were on purposely just, trying to get Phoebe to pay for their lunches, and then all the other stuff that they did. Like, yeah, of course it clearly showed they were not friends, which of course makes Phoebe burst down crying. And yeah, Helga going down her list, and Arnold is wondering how the whole sidekick thing is going. And yeah, Phoebe just all sad, can't help but feel bad for her. And yeah, Helga just going into the bathroom just all upset. And yeah, Phoebe just saying of how horrible it was, and that she is going back to the 4th grade because she just can't deal with these 6-year-olds, or 6th grade people. I mean, those 6th graders definitely were brats. I definitely can say. That's, like, for real. Phoebe definitely deserved to be treated better. But they make up their differences and say that Helga was saying that she was the one that should be apologizing for not saying and appreciating and supporting Phoebe like she was supposed to. And it does end on a good note, though. But yeah. I'd like to know what y'all think. And again, season 4 definitely off to a good start with the first 4 episodes. Definitely off to a good start, I will say. And again, I'm not too sure if there are any infamous episodes in season 4. You know, kind of like Arnold Betrays Iggy. Which I think Arnold Betrays Iggy may actually be the only infamous episode in the show of Hey Arnold. That could be just me, though. Y'all have to let me know if there are any other infamous episodes that I haven't come across yet. Because again, we still got all of this season, all of season 4, and then we have the last season, which is, you know, season 5. So, y'all will have to let me know, though. Yeah,